Kia ora, Jeremy Downing from Teach First NZ here. I'm here with my good friend Sophie Barr.
Hi.
Kia ora, Sophie.
Hi.
We were just actually talking about how Sophie's been on my video blog quite a few times.
Yeah,
over the
getting
past
really
years.
used to this sort of vlog fame that Jeremy has imposed upon me.
Which, by the way, is coming to an end because we are both coming to the end of our 2-year program.
Yeah, that's true.
And I will be passing the torch. Well, in fact, the torch has already kind of been passed.
Williams.
Yeah, William from C16.
And
Rebecca from C17, and actually her and I will be doing a blog in a couple of weeks' time, I think. I think we're going to make that happen, where we're going to talk to each other about where we're each at with the journey. But yeah, Sophie and I, we're sitting here in one of the rooms at Western Springs College in Western Springs. And we're just finishing up our 3-week practicum. So at the end of the 2-year Teach First NZ journey, we go to a different school for 3 weeks. And today's the last day. So how are you feeling about I guess the practicum experience?
yeah, I think it's been a really valuable experience. So we spent 2 years in our schools, in our context, and learning a lot about what it means to be a teacher in South Auckland, and a teacher of English in that context, and yeah, a lot of growing and developing there and understanding those schools. But it's really good to step out of that and go somewhere new, and it gives you a space to really think about what other schools are doing, what are some strengths of other schools, what are the strengths of your school, and how you can bring that new knowledge back in. So I think it's been really valuable. Yeah, very valuable.
I took everything you have just said. It has been a really significant time. It's been a time of reflection, and it's because it's been 3 weeks of a more relaxed pace. We've been forced to. Well, force is not really the right word, but we've had to reflect, encouraged to reflect on the last 2 years, which has been a really full-on journey, which all kind of came to a head or culminated on Tuesday night, so a few days ago now, with Ako Matatupu, the celebration event, which both acknowledges the participants that are finishing up the 2-year training program and welcoming the next lot of teachers that are coming in. And there was actually a number of other important kaupapa going on in that evening, which was quite significant. But yeah, I had all my whānau up, you had
My whānau up.
all your whānau up, and it was a really special time of celebrating what this journey has been and kind of the work that's been done. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, it was a really emotional night, and I think it was a lot of small things and lots of trying times over the past 2 years, and also really exciting moments that we've all experienced, and we sort of come together on that one night, and it's sort of this official, like, you made it, but there's still a lot of work to do, and there's a long way to go.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, we were just talking about that, how it's like the 2 years is over in terms of the training, but in terms of being champions for change around the issues of educational inequality, around bringing equity to our country, it's just a couple of steps on what's going to be a big journey.
Yeah, I think there was a speech at one of the C17s delivered, and it was really poignant in the way that it sort of talked about, you know, we're standing here at this moment, but we're looking forward in the direction, and there are a lot of footsteps in front of us, and to walk in those footsteps is such an honour, but I think we also need to challenge ourselves to create some new footsteps and new paths if we really want to seriously tackle this issue of educational inequality, because it's not going to come just from education, it's not going to come just from a teacher in a classroom. Like, they're a very important part of it, but it's going to come from all different sectors, all different people working together towards this mission. You know, while we feel like we've graduated in some sense, you know, we're never going to graduate from the mission. And I think ideally one day, you know, New Zealand won't need Teach First, because there'll be enough things in place to make sure that every child has an equitable education.
Well, on that note, I think we'll finish up, but yeah, we'll catch you again in a couple of weeks when I have a great chat with Rebecca, the part of the new cohort, C17. Thank you, Sophie.
Yeah, thank you for having me. My final probably appearance on one of your vlogs, so it's
Very
been a
likely.
pleasure.
Yeah. Cool. Until next time, ka kite anō.